Imagine a woman, not just any woman, but one who commands attention without uttering a single word. Picture her entering a crowded room, a space filled with noise and a sea of faces. She's not the most beautiful by conventional standards, nor the loudest or most flamboyant. Her elegance is subtle, her beauty understated, yet almost inexplicably, all eyes are drawn to her. Heads turn, conversations fade, and a palpable sense of intrigue fills the air. Her presence speaks volumes, a silent language understood by all, even though she says little, perhaps nothing at all. It's in the way she carries herself, the confidence that radiates from within. This is not simple attractiveness. It transcends mere physical appeal. It's the art of seduction, subtle, psychological, and deliberate, a carefully orchestrated dance of attraction and intrigue. It's about understanding human nature and playing the game with finesse. True seduction is a skill honed over time, not a gift bestowed at birth. It requires practice, patience, and a deep understanding of the human psyche. It's psychological warfare on the battlefield of desire, a strategic game where the mind is the most potent weapon. It's about creating a connection that goes beyond the surface, tapping into the deepest desires and insecurities of the other person. The seductress knows people crave mystery, the allure of the unknown, not the mundane clarity of everyday life. Excitement, the thrill of the chase, not the predictable comfort of stability. She wields power not through dominance but by holding back, by creating a sense of longing and anticipation. She excels at creating unanswered questions and lingering glances, leaving a trail of breadcrumbs that lead the other person deeper into her web. This void, this unanswered question, becomes an obsession, a constant nagging thought that occupies their mind. The target projects their fantasies, their hopes, and their dreams onto her, creating an idealized version of who she is. She becomes a blank canvas for their desires, a vessel for their unfulfilled longings. She is a mirror reflecting their ideal life, the person they aspire to be, the experiences they crave. The secret, the core truth that underpins all successful seduction, is that it's never truly about the seducer, about their own needs or desires. It's always and only about the one being seduced, about understanding their vulnerabilities and exploiting their fantasies. It's a slow, intoxicating dance, a delicate waltz where each step is carefully measured and precisely executed. First interest becomes curiosity, a fleeting thought that lingers in the back of the mind, then obsession, a consuming desire that takes over their every waking moment. Every gesture is calculated, every word carefully chosen, every action designed to elicit a specific response. Every step is meaningful, a deliberate move in a complex game of attraction and desire. She creates an alternate reality, a world where the ordinary rules don't apply and anything is possible. A world where emotions are heightened, inhibitions are lowered, and the boundaries of reality are blurred. To enter her world is to escape the mundane, to leave behind the predictable and embrace the extraordinary. It's to chase a promise of something more, something beyond the ordinary, something truly exceptional. And once that promise is taken, once the bait is accepted and the opportunity grasped, the hook is set deep, and escape becomes almost impossible. Most people think attraction is about looks, interests, and being agreeable. They play checkers, while the seductress plays chess. Simple attraction seeks affection, seduction seeks surrender. The mistake is believing people are rational in love. We're driven by hidden desires. Simple attraction appeals to logic, seduction bypasses it, speaking to the subconscious. A conventionally attractive person is admired, then forgotten. The seductress lingers in the mind, creating obsession. The target replays every word, every glance, searching for meaning. This mental occupation is the first sign of seduction. Many confuse manipulation for genuine interest, making them vulnerable. They see calculated moves as depth, strategic withdrawal as high value. Soon, their emotions are no longer their own. They're puppets, believing it's love. Seduction is not romance, it's psychological engineering. The seductress creates obsession by manipulating the brain's reward system. She uses dopamine loops, pleasure and anticipation, delivered unpredictably. This intermittent reinforcement is addictive, keeping the target craving more. Highs feel transcendent, lows are empty and desperate. The target mistakes this intensity for true connection. She remains a mystery, a blank canvas for projection. The target falls for their own fantasy, not the real person. The seductress simply encourages this illusion. Mystery is the seductress's greatest weapon. In a world of oversharing, she withholds, becoming an unsolvable puzzle. She's selectively open, dropping hints and contradictions. The moment she's understood, the magic vanishes. She curates what she reveals, mixing intimacy with detachment. Her unpredictability keeps the target off balance, always chasing certainty. This chase breeds obsession. Her actions are as ambiguous as her words, plans made, then cancelled, interest shown, then withdrawn. The target's imagination fills in the blanks, making her more desirable than reality. She becomes a story the target writes, not a person they know. The seductress provides just enough to start the story, then lets the target's mind do the rest. That's how she becomes unforgettable. True confidence isn't just a desirable trait, it's the bedrock upon which genuine seduction is built. It's the silent language that speaks volumes before a word is even uttered. It's the unwavering belief in one's own worth, projected outward. It's not loud or boastful, a desperate attempt to fill a void, but quiet, self-contained, and magnetic. It's an inner strength that radiates outward, drawing people in like moths to a flame. The seductress needs no validation. She doesn't seek approval from external sources. Her self-possession draws others in. It's an unspoken invitation to a world where she sets the terms. Her confidence is in her bearing, the way she carries herself with grace and assurance. Her calm voice, a soothing melody that inspires trust and intrigue. Her steady gaze, a look that holds your attention, unwavering and direct, hinting at depths unknown. She's comfortable with silence, unafraid of the pauses in conversation, signaling control and authority. She doesn't need to fill every moment with words. Her presence speaks for itself. People crave certainty. In a world of chaos and uncertainty, they seek a guiding light. Her self-sufficiency makes her the prize. She offers a sense of stability and direction that is incredibly alluring. The target feels challenged to earn her attention, to prove their worthiness, making the pursuit thrilling. The chase becomes a game, a test of skill and charm. Her confidence is a safe harbor amid emotional storms, a place of refuge where vulnerability is met with strength. She practices radical self-acceptance, embracing every facet of her being, both light and shadow, unashamed of her flaws. She understands that imperfections are what make her unique and interesting. This authenticity is disarming. It cuts through pretense and reveals a genuine soul, making her seem at ease with herself. She's not trying to be someone she's not, she's simply being. By embodying this, by living authentically and confidently, she offers the illusion that her peace can be shared. A tantalizing promise of serenity and contentment. Her confidence reverses the power dynamic. She subtly shifts the balance of control. She is to be won, not the other way around. The pursuit becomes an honor, a privilege. That's the seductive illusion. The art of making others believe they are in control, while subtly guiding them exactly where you want them to be. Confidence is the core, but emotional control is the seductress's tool. She projects warmth or coolness at will, regardless of her true feelings. Her aim to orchestrate the target's emotions, creating highs and lows. She alternates pleasure with pain, attention, then withdrawal. This unpredictability hooks the target, making them crave her approval. She shares apparent vulnerability, forging false intimacy. The target reciprocates, revealing secrets she can later use. She remains detached, above the emotional chaos she creates. The target rides a roller coaster. She stays calm and strategic. This emotional asymmetry cements her power. The target sees her as passionate and complex, but she's the least invested. Her control keeps her always one step ahead. We desire what is rare and hard to get. The seductress uses scarcity. Her attention is a limited resource. She's always busy, surrounded by admirers, creating competition. Her absence inflames desire. Her presence becomes a precious gift. The fear of losing her is twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining her. The target becomes obsessed with securing her attention. She never appears too eager. Her unavailability raises her value. By making herself scarce, she transforms interest into obsession. The seductress's most subtle and perhaps most potent power is mirroring. It's the art of reflecting back what the other person wants to see, creating a powerful sense of connection and understanding. She becomes a psychological reflection, a carefully constructed image of the target's unmet desires. She embodies the qualities they yearn for, the experiences they crave, and the validation they seek. She listens deeply, with an almost unnerving focus, noticing what's unsaid, the subtle cues and hidden longings, and adapts chameleon-like to embody what the target consciously or unconsciously lacks. She fills the void. If they crave excitement, a life less ordinary, she's wild, adventurous, and unpredictable. If they crave calm, a sanctuary from the storm, she's serene, grounded, and a source of unwavering peace. She pieces together their inner world, like a complex puzzle, Understanding their values, their fears, and their aspirations then becomes its missing piece, the element that completes the picture and makes them feel whole. The target feels seen and understood, perhaps for the first time in their life, and instinctively lowers their defenses, becoming vulnerable. They believe they've found a soulmate, someone who truly gets them, a connection that feels destined, but it's an illusion, a carefully crafted mirage designed to captivate and control. She hasn't revealed herself. Her true self remains hidden, masked behind a carefully constructed persona. She's shown them a reflection of their own desires, a distorted image of what they long for, projected onto her. As Anais Nin wrote, "We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are." This is the key to the seductress's strategy. The seductress validates the target's ego, whispering sweet nothings that confirm their beliefs, saying, "You are right, your desires are justified, you deserve this." This flattery bypasses intellect, appealing directly to the deepest need for validation, the primal desire to be seen, accepted, and loved for who they believe themselves to be. The target falls in love with their ideal self, the person they aspire to be, the version of themselves reflected back by the seductress, not with her. The object of their affection is merely a projection, a phantom of their own making. It's narcissism, expertly guided, a carefully orchestrated dance of desire and deception, leaving the target vulnerable and exposed. Understanding seduction is vital for emotional self-defense. Recognize the patterns: instant connection, emotional highs and lows, the urge to solve someone's mystery. Ground yourself in reality. Observe actions, not just words or feelings. Are you anxious or obsessed when apart? That's a red flag. Cultivate self-worth and independence. The seductress preys on those with a void to fill. When you're secure, her tactics lose their power. You can appreciate the performance but feel no compulsion to join. Seduction is a game of power wrapped in romance. It reveals how easily we're led by emotion and longing. Learning about it makes you wiser, not cynical. By seeing the game, you choose whether to play or to walk away.